Hey guys, this is JT'z-gamer back and better than ever. Well, I don't sound like it, but my throat's a lot better, so that's good, right? Anyway, I told you guys this was gonna happen. That's right, this is an all characters video. All characters, no non-exclusive bullcrud or anything. This is full characters. So basically, you're also going to see how, if in any way, I mean, like, my customizations have changed. You're going to see how those have changed, and you're going to see how my opinions on different characters have changed. All right, let's first start off with this classic pea shooter. The classic pea shooter actually feels like really good. Like, after doing that gameplay. All those gameplays that I did for this character feels amazing. Just literally feels amazing to play this character. The Fire Pea. The Fire Pea is actually now my least favorite Pea. And the reason why is because he has less splash damage, which I'm not sure about you, but that really affects how I play with this character. I have to get used to being more impact than actual like splash. So yeah. The ice speed. Now I said I don't really like the ice effect, you guys know that. But you know, I do think it's useful in certain you know, situations whenever you're going to be playing as this character. You might have heard my dog just grunt. But anyway, yeah, the ice effect is actually kind of useful. And I do like playing as this character, to be honest. Now let's go to the Toxic Pea. The Toxic Pea is still my favorite pea shooter. Just love the fact that we have the same amount of splash damage as with the normal pea. The damage is still pretty forward, not like it is with like the Fire Pea and the Ice Pea. It's pretty much the exact same. The only thing is the toxic effect doesn't do as much damage as the fire effect, so that's one thing to note. But I mean, if that gives us more splash damage, I'm all for playing as this character rather than the Fire Pea. Now let's go to the Commando Pea. Now the Commando Pea really, he still isn't really all that great. I mean, I played him earlier and like nearing the end of a match. And I managed to not get KO'd once and get 2 vanquishes, which I guess is pretty decent. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that, so that's pretty cool. Moving on, we got Agent P. I still really enjoy playing as Agent P. I realized that the only thing they buffed was his health. I didn't realize that his health was only 100 whenever I played him the second time. Well, I realized it then, but I didn't know that it was 125 whenever I played it the other time. Anyway, his impact shots again make him kind of hard to play at first, but once you get used to the playstyle of Agent P, he's pretty good. The Loppy is pretty similar. I mean, he's still pretty good. The only thing is the kill per reload stuff isn't really all that great. Moving on, we got the Berry Shooter. The only thing that I would have to say about the Berry Shooter is that he's pretty slow on rate of fire, but he's still pretty awesome. I have to say, I really still love the Berry Shooter. Moving on, we've got the Plasma Pea. Now remember I said I was worse with this character than with Commando Pea. So yeah, and that's no longer true. In fact, he's one of my favorite characters now. He's one of my favorite pea shooters, at least. I'm not sure if he'd be in, like, even the top 20 of my favorite characters, but still. Most of the top 20 would probably be chompers and scientists. But yeah, he's really good. And Xerox Fusions made a pretty good remark on the fact that he may be charged up like sunflowers and cactus, like the Mystic Flower and the Future Cactus. But because he's so mobile, it doesn't really, like, you aren't really as slowed down, because you can still use Hyper. You can still use that while you're charging. Moving on again, we've got the Chomper again. Now, not much has changed about my opinion on the Chomper. He's still my favorite character. The favorite class, not overall, because there's one Chomper I like a lot better than this regular Chomper, but still pretty cool. Moving on, this one is my favorite Chomper right here, aka my favorite character, which is the Fire Chomper. Now, again, the reason why the Toxic Chomper isn't my favorite is because the Toxic does less damage than the Fire effect. And there really is no reason why you should pick the Toxic Chomper over the Fire Chomper, because I'm pretty sure they have the exact same range and stuff with the spray, so there's really no reason why you should pick Toxic Chomper over the Fire Chomper. Next up, we've got the Hot Rod Chomper, all Christmassy, all decked out like that, and I have to say he's really good. I still love the Hot Rod Chomper, mostly because of the Hot Rod effect. If it activates in time, you can get out of a crisis, or you could just move on to the next launch, so it's pretty decent. Moving on, we've got the Power Chomper. I love the Power Chomper. I think it's awesome. I mean, you should probably occasionally pick this character over the Fire Chomper, just because his the lightning effect is really good. I remember last time I said he was the worst Spray Chomper. He's very decent, actually. I think I like him better than the Toxic Chomper. And Chomp Thing, by the way. But yeah, you should definitely pick him occasionally because of the lightning effect. It just, like, the lightning effect, if somebody's close by to another person that you're not spraying, if they're close to that person, then it does damage to that person because they're close by. And it lasts for quite a long time, even after you're like you're done spraying the person. Like, if they kill you, like, the lightning effect lasts for a pretty long time. Count Chompula, I think, is probably my least favorite Chomper, and I'm gonna get rid of those Christmas trees. Royal Porcupine familiar? Yeah. Let's go with the pink furry hat, just to make him look poopy. But yeah, he's my least favorite Chomper. The reason being, I think he might digest slower, which is just not a useful thing. I mean, like, and he's got lower health than all the other Chompers, except like the Hot Rod Chomper has a little bit less health than he does. So really, whereas you can regen health, it's not very useful unless you're playing Garden Ops. So we got the Toxic Chomper. Now again, I prefer the Fire Chomper over the Toxic Chomper. I'm not sure why there's a Toxic Chomper as well. I mean, it doesn't make much sense. You can't really notice a difference, except something that makes the Toxic Chomper worse than the Fire Chomper. Besides, this is the character you get for being level 10 with your Chomper. This isn't really a character you should earn just by showing that you love the Chomper. But I mean, he's still decent, and I'm not trying to hit on him or anything. I mean, I'm not really trying to talk bad about him. It's just, like, the Fire Chomper is definitely better. I mean, he's still fun to play. You should definitely occasionally play him, too. And, over here we got the Armor Chomper. The Armor Chomper is awesome. Not only does he have the highest health of anything in the entire game, and that's with 225, but he also, his Chomp has increased damage. That's right. Instead of just with the small Chomps only doing 25, this guy does 50. That's right. So all you gotta do is 2 of the little bites, and 1 scientist is dead. 4 for 1 all-star. So yeah, he's very good. Very good. If you want to just bite people, he's awesome. Chester Chomper. Now, at first, I really didn't notice the difference, like, why you would pick this over the normal Chomper, especially since how it has 150 health, like Count Chompula, but doesn't really... I didn't really think he had any, like, special effects or anything. turns out what actually occurs is he can digest faster than the normal chomper, which that's really good, man. And it makes sense why. Like, I feel like I can play better with Chester Chomper than the actual normal Chomper. It just kind of, once you think about it, it makes sense. Now here's Chomp Thing. Chomp Thing is actually the worst spray character. Like, I mean, I'm still very good with him. I mean, I'm good with about a lot of the characters. And especially Chompers. So I'm still really good with this character. But, I've got to say that his spray has no special effects, and it only does 5 damage, whereas all the other spray Chompers do 10 damage, and all of them have, special effects, whether it be post damage or damage that can chain to other people. Chomp Thing just doesn't have any of those and does less damage, so there's really no reason why you should pick him over any of the other spray chompers. He's a lot worse than those. Now here's the Sunflower. Now the Sunflower is like used to be like really bad, but as I said in my Foot Soldier gameplay, this character, sorry about that, guys, but anyway, as I said, she got buffed and is now crazy powerful. Fun fact, whereas the Sunflower has a lower rate of fire than the Foot Soldier, it does more damage by 2 or 3 points. So it's just a little bit of a fun fact. The Sunflower does more damage, although it has a slower rate of fire. So if you haven't already, give the Sunflower a roll after the Legends of Zelda DLC. You'll see how much better she got. Moving on, we've got the Fire Flower. Now the Fire Flower, I still say, is one of my worst characters to play as, but she's still really good, and you notice I changed the customization. She looks pretty awesome. She's got the golden clown tattoo, although you can hardly see it. I was like, first like, do I not have any tattoos on this character? But yeah, like, she is really good. Still, like, still not one of my favorites, I'd say. Like, not, maybe in the top 5 Sunflowers, but I'm not really sure. I don't really think so. Power Flower. Now, this character is definitely in my top 5. This character has an awesome electric, it's like the Power Chomper, it has an electric effect. I don't know why, I seem to do really good with this character. The power effect doesn't really, like, affect my gameplay for better or worse. So I don't know why. I feel like I do very good with this character. Moving on, we got the Shadow Flower. Now, at first I thought the Shadow Flower was like the exact same thing as the Sunflower after the Sunflower got buffed in the Legends of Mulan, because used to be the Shadow Flower did more damage than the normal Sunflower. However, after the buff, I was like, well, there's no real difference between the two. But then I found out that apparently she has a higher chance of getting critical hits than the normal Sunflower, so that's really good. Okay, moving on, we've got the Mystic Flower. Now, the Mystic Flower is like the Future Cactus and Plasma Pea in the fact that it has a charge-up shot, and the charge-up shot is actually probably the weakest charge-up shot of all the plants, because the plants are the only ones that have the charge-up shot. I think I got a Diamond Visor for this character, by the way. Yeah, Diamond Visor. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to bring her out. But basically, like, yeah. So basically, the Mystic Flower has the weakest charge-up shot. She was one of the Sunflowers, as well as the Power Flower and the normal Sunflower, that got buffed in the Legends of Mulan DLC. So she's actually a lot better than she used to be. She's pretty great, I have to say. Here's the Metal Petal. Now, I have to say this is my least favorite Sunflower, although currently I'm doing pretty well playing as this character. If you don't know why I don't like the Metal Petal, basically this character was not buffed in the Legends of Mulan DLC. So it used to be the only weakening effect of this character was the slowness of it. because its special effect is the fact that it has higher health. But you see, the thing is, it wasn't one of those sunflowers that got buffed in the Legends of the Lawn DLC. So, what I'm thinking is they forgot that this character was pretty much the sunflower, only it was slower and had higher health. So they forgot to buff this character, and now it's lower damage, which is another weakening effect of the metal petal. So currently, it's not a very good character. I think it's my least favorite sunflower, but it's pretty decent, I have to say. I've been doing crazy well with it recently, actually. Moving on, we got the sunflower, and it's thundering, so I think I need to stop. So I'll pick this back up, and I'll see you guys after the storm. Okay, so Senor Jerk Storm has passed, so now I can continue recording. Yay, it's the sunflower with the danger bananas. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Anyway, okay, so the sunflower is actually my favorite sunflower. And if you don't know why, what's wrong with you? This is a triple shot. Jeez, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but gosh, this sunflower is awesome. Like, let me check to see if I got the bling for these. Do I? No, I don't. Because I got the white slices on right now, but I'm pretty sure there's some bling for that. Look at that, I just recently got this. Gold razor teeth. Gonna be putting that on my shadow flower for sure. But anyway, yeah, favorite for sure. I love this character. Look at the little squiddy, Ah. Yeah, Splatoon. Whatever. Okay, moving on, we got the alien flower, which there's currently a challenge out for that. And, yeah, we got Xenopetals, Xenoplasts, and Xenospores. And Xenoverse. No, but anyway, I love the alien flower as well. My second favorite sunflower for sure. I love this character. It's a single shot sunflower, but the reason why is because it has mist. I just really love playing as this character. It's crazy good. You should definitely try it if you haven't already. Okay, moving on, we got the cactus. Now I love this cactus. One time whenever I was playing, the second time I played as the camo cactus, it finally clicked. Oh, this is a sniper class. So, it finally clicked, and I'm very glad it did, because just recently, just today, I got a 14 vanquish streak with this character. Do you realize how awesome that is? And I believe I got a gold monocle. Or is that what I got on, is the gold monocle? No, I just have the normal monocle on. I'm pretty sure I got a gold monocle. Yeah, gold monocle. Only there was like a silver crown of sweets or something. I know there's no bling of this. And I'm pretty sure there's no bling spirit, so that's as blingy as this cactus is gonna get. But anyway, yeah, I love playing sniper class. One thing I learned from Cactus, love playing sniper class. Fire Cactus. This character is like the one cactus that is good at all ranges. This one and the citrus cactus, I really love. One main reason I think is probably the fire damage. Now if they made it like a toxic cactus, it needs like splash damage. I'm sorry, but it does. Because still, unless it did like more damage than this cactus did, there would be like literally no reason to play the toxic cactus because the toxic effect does 2, and the fire effect normally either does 4 or 5 for me. The ice cactus. Now the ice cactus is decent. You know, not really one of my favorite cactuses to play, but still pretty good. You know, every once in a while, if you're feeling a little bit cold-hearted, you'll play this ice cactus. Whatever. Enough puns already. But anyway, moving on, we got the power cactus with his crazy barber poles. Look at this illusion of the barber pole, like, not moving because we're spinning. It's like, that one's still moving. This one, ooh, it stopped moving. Okay, but I really love this cactus. I don't know, like, this seems to be, like, the best cactus for me. Or something. Like, in terms of, like, the elemental cactuses, I don't know why. I do better with this cactus than any other elemental cactus. I love the power cactus and the barber poles.
just make it for me, you know? The Future Cactus. Now, for those of you who say the incomprehensible Future Shot Charge-Up Shot is kinda weak, you're wrong. If you can manage to survive to charge up that shot and still have a target to launch it on, BAM! Instant kill. Well, for most things. Most things that have less health than normal. But, like, All-Stars, probably not gonna work. Your best bet is using it as a scientist. I just totally, like, bumped down what I said about the Future Cactus. I was like, whoever said that this character is bad is wrong. And then I just said, like, well, it basically does like this. I mean, it's not, like, the greatest cactus in the world, but I do like it. I mean, I know it's just my play style and how I am, like, a very good aim for some reason. I'm horrible aim in real life. Don't ask me how that happened. How is my battery already low? Oh, that makes me mad. Future Cactus, awesome, though. Camo Cactus. One thing that I have to say is that this character it's kind of awkward for some reason. I don't know why. But, like, because it's so long, because it's, like, even more sniperish, I have trouble playing this character. I don't know what it is. Moving on, we got the Bandit Cactus. Now, I really still think that this is my least favorite cactus. I mean, it's alright, and I mean, I also got a 14 vanquish streak with this character. But that was probably because I got lucky. I really don't play this character as well as that. Seriously. Moving on, we've got the Citrus Cactus. I love the Citrus Cactus. The splash damage, it's a triple shot, it's a splash damage. This just fills the bar for me. And to be honest, after the Berry Shooter got nerfed, this is really the only promotion character that I really play often. Just because it's better than all the promotion characters like Dr. Chester, Chester Chomper, and Berry Shooter. This one's the only one of all of those that is actually, like, for me, is a good character to play as. Moving on, we've got the Jade Cactus. This is my favorite cactus. It's probably about everybody's favorite cactus. You know why? Because of the explosive stuff, the extra health. What is there to not like about Mr. Skunk Cactus, aka Jade Cactus? Moving on, we've got the Foot Soldier. Now I really have to say, Foot Soldier's pretty good. I actually got a 10 vanquish streak with this character. Not the best Foot Soldier in terms of damage. I mean, it does less damage than the Sunflower. I mean, like, come on. Even though it has a faster rate of fire, so play this character. The Sunflower may not be your playstyle because it has a lower rate of fire, but whatever. This character is awesome. Moving on, we got the Super Commando, and the Super Commando is super awesome. This character really has no weakness in its weapon, because you got the 4-shot, and then your reload is, like, super quick. So, really, in terms of weapons, you can, like, be double-teamed and everything and still manage to come out alive, even maybe with full health if you're just that good, which I don't know how you'd be that good. Whatever. Moving on, we get the Arctic Trooper. Now, the Arctic Trooper is pretty cool. I have to say, I like ice damage a lot more now than I did back then, back whenever I made the last all-character video. But, I have to say, one thing is that this is one character that I still don't know how to master up close. I still gotta play with this character at long range, including the Centurion as well. Moving on, we got the Tank Commander. Now, the Tank Commander is pretty good. The only thing that I have to say is I wish they would have given him 2 rounds as one of the upgrades, just because the reload is extremely long, and if you get double-teamed by 2 really fast-firing people, you're pretty much dead. That's it. Not coming back from that. Moving on, we got General Supremo. Now, at first, I hate this character. But, after it got buffed, I was like, I love this character. And, that's history. They buffed the damage. And, now you can actually play with this character, and it actually work. Moving on, we got the Camo Ranger. Now, the Camo Ranger is by far my favorite. He's a sniper class, if you couldn't tell, and he's awesome. He's got his awesome gun. And if you don't know why this guy's my favorite, it used to be the Super Commander that was my favorite, but, I went on a 22 vanquish streak with this character during the Surprise Attack Challenge. So if you want to know how you got those packs, please give some of your thanks to me because I got a 22 vanquish streak. Even though this only took 22 vanquishes, it's just an incredible streak in my books. I mean, you guys probably got like 50 vanquish streak, and I'm like, how do you do that? You probably got it with like, the Mystic Flower. You got like I got 50 vanquish streak with the Mystic Flower, and I'm like, how? Anyway, moving on, we got the Sky Trooper. Now, the Sky Trooper is awesome. I really don't play with this character as good as I'd like to. I heard it has like a faster rate of fire. It's like General Supremo, only it doesn't have infinite ammo and all that rot. But I wish I could play good with this character because, in all honesty, I can't. Just, sorry. No way. Sorry. Not happening. I really want that, like, Royal I Ate Your Grandpa or something, because that's the beard I got on him. It's not I ate your grandpa, it's I ain't. Jeez. Sorry. If you knew what I was talking about already, sorry, but everybody thinks whenever I say it or somebody else says it and the other person is like, I ate your grandpa, and it's like, no, I ain't. So I'm sorry if you thought that was insulting or anything. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to, okay? Moving on, we got the Centurion. It's pretty good. Again, I can only play this character at long range, so. Moving on, we got the Engineer, and I hate Engineers. They aren't too bad anymore. I don't know. I'm getting better with them, I guess. Pretty good. Whatever. Moving on. We got the Welder. Now, I actually do love the Welder, in fact. I love the fire damage. It's pretty good. It's one of the 2 engineers that I'm actually positive with. So that's pretty good. Moving on, we got the Electrician. Now, this is the other one that I'm actually positive with. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure it wasn't sick. I'm pretty sure I just have allergies. But anyway, I got the Electrician, and he's pretty cool. I wish I had a lot more bling for the engineers. Otherwise, I'd, like, really play them more. Moving on, we got the Mechanic. Now, I used to hate this character. I used to think it was my least favorite. Whew! Am I far from wrong? The Mechanic is pretty good, actually. I don't know what it is. I played it a little bit. It's pretty decent. I don't know. I'm not going to say he's great. Moving on, we got the Painter, and I love this character. His crossbow is like a sniper thing. Whatever it is, I love it. I love it to pieces. It's awesome. And I love the weapon skins for it. My favorite weapon skins by far, because I love things that have like a lot of color on them. Like, I don't like things that are just like one color. I say that now, and then look at this guy's weapon skin. Now, I actually also like the Plumber. There are very few engineers that I don't like. In fact, I think the Engineer is like the only engineer that I don't like. But his character's pretty decent too, I have to say. He's like a pea shooter, so, you know, pretty good. Moving on, we got the Landscaper, and the Landscaper is like a rapid fire, like higher rate of fire, but like slower. It's basically like the pea shooter, like the berry shooter. It's like the opposite of that for the Engineer. So if you understand what that means, you understand how this class is. So hopefully you understand that. Now moving on, we got the Sanitation Expert. Now I don't know why I'm playing so poorly with this character because it's awesome. It does like 40 damage on impact. It's got the toxic effect, so it's really good. I'm not sure why I'm playing so poorly with it. Moving on, we got the Scientist. Now, I love the Scientist class, mostly because it's shotgun, and I love shotgun. I love the up close in your face, booyah, and kind of out there sniping you, got you in the face, even though you didn't even see me, kind of thing, you know. Moving on, we got the Marine Biologist. Now, this guy actually did get nerfed. Do not let that deter you from actually playing this character. It still does more damage than the actual Scientist itself. It's amazing. It's crazy good. Plus, it has, like, I think it has, like, faster rate of fire or something crazy like that. Moving on, we got Dr. Toxic. You may hear a lot of bad things about Dr. Toxic. I love Dr. Toxic. This is the first zombie character that I actually felt like, I'm actually kind of good with this character. You know what? We're gonna get the Physicist. Now, I'm not sure what it is. This character is still awesome. It does like 60 damage up close, which is amazing. It also has the electric effect, but I don't know why whenever I get up close with it, I feel like I'm getting like this panic state where I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is this thing? Oh my god. And then I end up dying before I get anybody. So, you know, be a little bit careful whenever you're playing this character. Moving on, we got the astronaut. Now, this is my least favorite scientist. Still, I kind of got better with it whenever I learned it was mid-long range, and I'm kind of figuring out how this works and stuff. But, man, I do not like playing as this character. I know a lot of people say he's awesome, but I can't get the hang of him. Moving on, we got the chemist, and the chemist is awesome. He's up close only, but he has a 180-degree splash all over everything. So yeah. So just shoot in one direction, and even if they're like right beside you, they're probably still likely to get hit. The only thing is, B. Sneaky! Sorry, that probably hurt your ears, didn't it? Moving on, we got the archaeologist. Now I love the archaeologist. 33 damage up close. It doesn't do it as much damage up close, but it does more damage at long range, so it's pretty good. Moving on, we got Dr. Chester. Now, Dr. Chester, I don't know. He's still got the rapid fire, like the astronaut, and he's up close only, like the chemist. So, you take my favorite character and mix him up with my least favorite character from the scientist, put them together, and this is the character you get. So, yeah. Moving on, we got the paleontologist. Now, I love the paleontologist, mostly because he does 1 point extra damage up close. That means 41, in case you weren't inclined on how much damage the scientist did. Anyway, moving on, we got the All-Stars. Now, I love the All-Star. The only thing is I wish it was a little bit faster. That would probably make it OP, but I really wish it would be faster, just because I have a hard time going at such slow rate. Moving on, we got the Cricket Star, and the Cricket Star is still my favorite All-Star. I really seem to enjoy playing as this character because of the fire effect, and I went on this crazy imp hunt thing. I'm not sure if I told you in the last time I did this, but I went on this crazy imp hunt thing where I was pretty much hunting this one cactus with nothing but imp hunts. I kept imp hunting this one fire cactus, and he always blew up. And one time, he was actually walking backwards straight into my imp hunt, which was hilarious. So I'm sorry to that guy if he's watching. But it was pretty cool. Moving on, we got the Goalie Star. Now, the Goalie Star is one of my favorites. I have to say, I love playing the Goalie Star. You guys might think he's horrible, but I love him. Definitely give him a second chance. He might just prove you wrong after all. Moving on, we got the Baseball Star. Now, the Baseball Star does, like, extra damage or something. Crazy bullcrud like that. But it just does something awesome and puts it together in a way that I'm like, wow, this is a powerful character. You get him from getting level 10 with your All-Star. Get to level 10 with all your characters and you're going to be able, it's going to be possible for you to get all the characters unlocked. Moving on, we got the Hockey Star. Now, the Hockey Star is probably my least favorite All-Star. The reason being, he has a faster rate of fire with minimal to no damage whatsoever. So, be careful with this guy. And, that's my tip for him. Be careful. You never know what plants might hunt you down. Rugby Star. Now, the Rugby Star has a slower rate of fire, but actually has Splash. He also does higher damage, so I have to say he's like a better version of the Wrestling Star. So I have to say he's pretty good. I know if you're watching Zero X Fusions, he's gonna say he's rubbish. Why would you ever play as this character? That's just his playstyle. Play this game for yourself and tell me what you think about the Rugby Star, because I think he's pretty decent. I love this character. Moving on, we got the Wrestling Star. Now, this is the character that I said was the worst version of him. And he's not bad. It's just he doesn't have the splash that the Rugby Star has. So, are you going to go for the splash, or are you going to go with this guy? If you're more impact-based, it'd probably be better if you went for this guy, so that's just a little bit of a tip. If you're better with impact and splash, go for this guy. Don't go for the Rugby Star. Next up, we got the Golf Star. Now, everybody's saying this is kind of like a Golf Star, like a all-star sniper character. And whereas it's true his shots don't arc, you're better off going up close because, like the Foot Soldier, his damage is better up close, and I find myself in better situations of being able to vanquish people if I'm at close than at afar. But it's nice to know you still have the option. So definitely this character is one of your go-to guys. If you want to be that guy who's normally like truly offensive, getting in the plant's face, but still, yeah, I can stick back and shoot you still. So, whereas I don't think he's really all that much of as an all-star sniper, I really don't think he's that bad. But anyway, that's my thoughts on all the characters currently. Now, they may change from time to time. Like, I might finally get better with the engineer. But if I don't, I will not make another video on this ever again, so don't even... Yeah! Okay, so I know this was a long video, but at least you get to know my opinion on all the characters, because I'm sure you guys were interested, and if you weren't, why were you even here in the first place? Not to be rude, but that is a question. If you weren't interested in looking at all the characters and learning what I think about them and my tips for these characters, I really couldn't offer you anything in this video, could I? But anyway, I'm hoping you guys are going to have an awesome day. I hope you never took anything that I said that you may think is rude to heart, because I'm not meaning to be rude to you guys. Trust me. But anyway, I'm hoping you guys are going to have an awesome day, and it's JT'z-gamer, signing out.